These nuts, you motherfucker. You're so goddamn annoying, these nuts. Oh! Oh! You're so annoying, these nuts.
But they don't tell you the price that you pay.
But I don't want to talk about it!
Hey y'all, how you doing? It's these nuts. Back with another video from Apathetic Facts. Apathetic Facts got the facts, y'all. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please like and subscribe to Apathetic Facts. Join our members. My members are open if you want to be a little nut. Okay, be part of the little nut house, the nut shack. All right. And then be an Apathetic Facts member. I never check if they have members. I'm sorry. I'm probably not going to. I always forget. But yeah, if they have members, join them too, you know. I stream live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, except last night didn't work out. So, oopsie. Anyway, yeah, if you want to spoil the kitties, there's links for that. You want to spoil me, there's links for that too. Let's get two. Appa counted all the calories Amber ate for a week, and then she weighs in. So, we know Amber has been definitely undercounting, and also her portions. She said 2 portions of this, 2 portions. I feel like she is over-exaggerating. I know she's got lettuce piled on, but she's got meat hidden in her cheese. You know what I mean? Like, she knows how to hide food inside food. And like Jordy says, that's big. She can hide food in food to make it look like less food, but she could still eat more food. You know what I mean? So that's what she does. That's what she does. Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's say I do gaslight my audience.
Who freaking cares?
This channel is not a weight loss channel. You don't send a huge pie and bread to a weight loss channel. You don't do it. Again. No weight loss channel. If anything, I should be like the walking example of what not to be and to lose your weight. I feel like in my past life, I was a doctor or a nurse. I lost control of my bowels. And I put pants. Potatoes, man.
Well, we know their estimates. No worry there. She does an estimate too.
So, listen. I need to get it together.
I can't stand this personality. I literally cannot. We're turning off closed caption because YouTube will put its own closed caption if you guys want closed caption.
Weighed in at my heaviest that I have weighed in years.
So she said she's 540 whatever, right? Ain't no way. Because Appa and Despectful and another channel have done side-by-sides when she said she weighed a certain weight, and no, definitely. She definitely lied. She told Ron, okay, guys, just so you know, Ron is also a Mad Hatter. He's been donating gifts, super chats, and money to Foodie Beauty, but also he's Life with Ron. So Life with Ron and Mad Hatter are the same people, if you see them in the chats on the girls. But anyway, he told us that Amber said she was 718. Now, is she really? I mean, she did hit 7 something. You know, what was it? 702? I fully believe that. I'm sorry. And her face, she looks bigger than ever. So there's no way she's 540 or whatever. It's not fucking, not a chance.
Years, literally.
Hello. It's ready.
Scared.
572.4 pounds.
572.4. Oh.
Like, her face is rounder here, but like she's older now, so it's like saggy, you know what I mean? Like, I fully think she's high 6s to low 7s.
I kind of just want to start fresh, okay? So I'm gonna be tracking my calories.
And then now she's using the filter, because the filters on back then in the day really weren't in existence, you know?
I have a cup of red grapes, because that is a serving. She is overflowing a little bit. That's okay. I have a Built Puff cookies and cream. Good source of protein. This has collagen protein.
Well, I mean, 17 grams of protein, yes, but if it's collagen protein, you need all the protein, because it's not like the all the aminos. I mean, it's okay.
Protein, which your girl needs collagen. And then 2 strings cheeses. That is... I haven't had a grape in forever. Whoa!
No fresh food in forever.
Good. So I've never had this flavor. I have had the coconut and I've had the brownie, and they taste like literally candy. I'm not allowing myself to have candy. This collagen baby girl is candy. All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you my lunch. 8.
And to be fair, like I said, this doesn't really look that bad, but let's see how many calories this is. 4 meatballs times 2. See, 320 calories is not that bad. Plus the veggies.
Meatballs, which is
It's a shit ton of sodium, though. Sodium.
2 servings. These are chicken, jalapeno, some sort of like cheese type of deal meatballs. We have 2 servings of Brussels sprouts and a serving of corn. Brussels sprouts and corn. Saute that shit with some seasoning, some garlic, and I'm telling you, the combo is divine. I love it. I'm on a journey.
She's so... Ah!
I'm allowed to eat 2,000 calories a day. I am doing intermittent fasting. So I have an 8-hour window to eat those 2,000 calories. So these...
Of course she does. She loves cramming it in a short period of time. Because basically she's allowing herself to, you know, have a BE session.
Meatballs are actually from Costco. So this meal, surprisingly, not many calories. For 2 servings of the meatballs, 300. Corn, 130, so we're at 430. And I put about 60 for the Brussels sprouts.
So, one thing I've noticed throughout this series is that Amber either says, or flashes, a total calorie count on screen, but she never actually shows how she calculated it. We don't see a food log, a nutrition app, or the math behind any of these numbers. For example, these Costco chicken meatballs. Amber says there are 8 meatballs on the plate, but she counts them as 300 calories. The package in her own kitchen says 4 meatballs are 160 calories. That would make 8 meatballs 320 calories.
Yeah, she does not know how to math. I mean, granted, I'm bad at math too, but like, all you do is I can do simple math. That's 160 times 2, which is what? 320.
It's only a 20-calorie difference, but I genuinely don't understand where 300 came from. The vegetables are even more interesting because Amber tells us she's estimating. She says, I put about 60 calories for the Brussels sprouts. Between that, the meatballs being rounded down, and the corn coming in at 130 calories, I couldn't consistently reproduce how these totals were calculated.
And there's a lot of food. I'm telling you, this plate is massive. But you want...
To be fair, veggies ain't making nobody fat. Corn, corn is a lot of sugar. Corn, 0 nutrition. But like at the end of the day, like veggies don't make you fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. It's the carbs and the sugar that make you fat.
You want to feel full. You don't want to feel like you're depriving yourself. So that is my plan. Low calorie foods for high volume so I can feel full, because your girl still wants to eat. I'm still hungry, okay?
I'm still hungry. Just shut up.
It's time for me to show my dinner on a huge bed of lettuce. We have cottage cheese. Get lean ground beef, season it, cook it. I'm not even joking. Add your taco seasoning. You don't need a lot, but add chunky salsa into the meat. So it's not a cold salsa. You're getting like a warm salsa with the meat. It volumizes the meat and gives it...
Volumizes. You know what you need to volumize? Your fucking... You know what? I'm just gonna shut up. I am just going to shut up. All the sodium you're eating, though, is volumizing them legs.
Spectacular flavor. So I am going to be having a little bit of crunch-a-dunch, okay? So these are the wild protein crackers. It's literally such a good source of protein if you're a snacker, and a serving is 20 crackers. Oh, they stink.
But this fucking... Anyway, she hides the food in the food, because this looks like a regular portion, right? And then you notice her next plates after this, where she eats the same meal. She'll say 2 portions, but it's piled high. And then she uses the cottage cheese to like hide the other half of the meat. You know what I mean? You'll see what I mean if Appa shows it.
I have 2 servings of lean beef, honey. I'm a big girl and I'm hungry. I still have enough calories for snack later. I am a snacky girl. And if I do not let myself have a few snacks, I'm gonna fail. Do not come for me, okay? Your girl has a snack.
Your girl!
571 calories worth. I saved a lot of calories for snacky snack time. Some nights I will do that and some other nights I won't. I am used to snacking at night. I'm gonna have this little mini bag.
I don't know. The only time I get snacky at night is if I have like a little gum sesh. You know what I mean? But even then, I'm not really a snacker. Yeah, I mean, I'll buy stuff once in a while, but it lasts forever. Like, I end up either having to throw it in the freezer or the fridge because I'm just scared of it going bad. Not like the chips and stuff like that that's wrapped, but like, no, if I have cookies, you can only keep them in like a sandwich bag for too long, you know, so long, you know what I mean? Because I feel like over time, it's just gonna get stale, you know what I mean? So like, sometimes I tend to freeze a lot of the like cookies and snacks and stuff. I don't go through them. I have like, what, 3 or 4, call it a day.
Of white cheddar popcorners, a little mini bag of the kettle corn flavor.
I love the little pops. The little pops just add a little oomph to it, you know what I mean?
And these are actually really small, like 80 calories, 90 calories. I have 2 chocolate rice cakes. I have 4 of these caramel apple Werthers, 2 Laughing Cow cheeses, 1 per.
Ugh, this chocolate and... I would try it, though.
It's just the original. Last but not least, we have 2 clementines. Thinking about a clementine right now is making my mouth water, so...
Everything makes your mouth water. You're a vacuum. You're a human Hoover.
Oh, so you guys, I did it. I have 11 calories remaining. I am eating every last calorie besides those 11. This is just proving you can be in a calorie deficit.
I mean, to be fair, 219 calories over... It's not a lot, but if she does it every day, or, you know, does it worse, then, you know, that adds up. But, like, again, you have to eat 3,500 calories per day over your TDEE, what you burn per day, to gain a pound of fat. So just because you eat 3,500 calories per day, that does not... just automatically mean, oh my god, it's a pound. No. You have to eat 3,500 over your basal metabolic rate. So I guess by math, it's at least 10 calories per pound you weigh currently is your BMR for the most part. This is how much your body burns just laying in bed. No exercise involved, okay? So figure she's... what, 590 pounds-ish? So 5,000 whatever would be a little bit under, probably. Or is it per kg? Regardless, she burns a lot of calories doing nothing. All right? She would still have to eat 3,500 more on top of whatever that is to gain weight. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't count exercise, things like that. So just because you eat 3,500 calories a day does not mean that's... I mean, you're going to gain weight over time, but that's not a pound a day. You know, can you guys kind of catch my drift? You guys know what I mean? A little bit, maybe? Okay.
Eat voluminous foods. Go to bed not hungry, baby girl.
Oh, I love that. She counted the sodium too. Beautiful. That's wild. That's so much sodium.
This is everything that I ate today. I'm going to be showing you guys all my meals and all my snacks. I'm staying below 2,000 calories. I'm also doing intermittent fasting, and I'm telling you guys right...
Intermittent, I guess. Okay.
Right now, after only 1 day of doing this, because today's day 2, I already feel so much better. So imagine if...
Yeah, I'm so sure. She's wild with her fucking... Like, what is this? I don't even... Is it still called, like, a placebo effect? Or is she just, like... I think it's just her insanity. I already feel better!
If I'm consistent for a month, 2 months, 100 days. Like, I'm so excited. My first meal is 2 clementines. And then I made this, like, egg scramble type of deals. So we have 3 eggs. There's chicken, a serving of shredded cheese. I put tapatio on top afterwards, some scallions, some seasoning. So that is
a lot of sodium.
What I'm having for breakfast. Nature's candy, baby. All right, you guys, so it is time for lunch. I have tons of lettuce.
See, this looks like a bigger serving.
And then I have leftover lean beef from yesterday where I have salsa, taco seasoning, some other seasonings, some tapatio, and then I have a serving of cottage cheese on top of here. For some crunch, I'm gonna add some of these wild protein crackers. These are literally just made with chicken, bone broth from chicken, and smoked Gouda. That's it. So 20 is a serving, so I'm just gonna count them out.
Well, plus salt.
I could genuinely eat this every single day. I had it last night for dinner, and I was like, oh, thank God I have leftovers.
See what I mean? I don't think that looks bad. I kind of want that, but my fridge is full. My fridge is actually full, guys.
So this is 2 servings of lean beef.
My fridge hasn't been full in quite some time. I mean, well, full as full can get, because I got, like I said, 2 gallon, big old thing of water filter thing, and then a jug of tea. But like, my fridge hasn't been full in a while. Things have been rough, and now I have food. Yay!
Okay, guys, so it is dinner time. In the air fryer, I made 2 chicken sausages. They're jalapeno chicken sausages. I cut up red potatoes, added some garlic salt, also just air fried those, and then I made some Brussels sprouts. And then I don't know how that's even possible, but supposedly this is 2 servings of Brussels sprouts. I don't know how, because it's not even that many, but...
Well, I don't think so. Maybe. Unless she's using a food scale, that's the only true way to know if it's actually... You know, does she weigh her food? She has a food scale, right? I'm pretty sure. But I mean, if they weigh what they're supposed to weigh, then yeah. It just because there's only not so many. It's the size of them, Amber. Things that have more density.
That is my meal. All right, so snack time. I'm having 1 chocolate rice cake with a Laughing Cow cheese, 3 of these little popsicles. 5 is a serving for only 80 calories, which is so crazy.
I searched Kroger, Meijer, Glicks, Target, Popeyes, Flavor Ice, and Otter Pops, including different package sizes, and I couldn't find a single nutrition label with a serving size of 5 pops, totaling 80 calories. On day 7, she counts these popsicles differently, and throughout the rest of this video, you'll see this kind of inconsistency come up over and over. So, for now, I'm just gonna call that 48 calories for 3.
And then I'm having 80 calories of kettle corn popcorners and 90 calories of the white cheddar.
Yeah, I just don't know, because that's like rice, or yeah, corn, popcorners, yeah, corn, and then you got the rice cake, the chips. That's a lot of like grain. I mean, she's close. I will give her that. She is so far pretty close, but again, very high sodium.
This is day 3. I have a clementine. I have red grapes. I made scrambled eggs, serving of shredded cheese, a serving of chicken, scallion, and some seasoning, and I added tapatio to the top. Okay, so for my lunch, I have a bed of lettuce. I have 2 servings of lean beef that I cooked with salsa and garlic, taco seasoning. I also have a serving of cottage cheese, and then
so she's almost over 100 calories per meal, almost.
And over here, I have a serving of, these are wild chicken crackers. That is my lunch, which is delicious. I am doing a lot of repeat meals because it's just easier for me. If I know...
Whatever's easier, I'll never knock it. Repeat meals, especially when I'm doing this, is usually like a repeat meal. I'll cook meals for at least 2-3 days. I don't really like leftovers past 3 days. If I'm not going to eat it past the 2nd day, let's say if I don't want it the 3rd, then I'll freeze it for a meal prep. Especially now for surgery, I'll just freeze it, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to like waste food, but I can always come back to it, you know, throw it in the microwave, boom, bam, shlam. There's a lunch for the day if I go to the beach or something, you know what I mean?
Something is working, which what I have been eating has been working. The scale is moving down and it's only been a few days. The meals are tasty, low calorie, and fulfilling. Like, I am set to go. Like, look how delicious this looks. All right, you guys, so this is what I made for dinner. So it's rice, tuna, sriracha, soy sauce. I weighed out some mayo, so it's like a sriracha mayo. Since I don't have actual sriracha mayo, I just made my own. And then I just put it on top of the
and that doesn't look like there's too much mayo. Like I said, I like this minus the jalapenos. I'd fuck that up all day.
Seaweed with a jalapeno per little seaweed cup. All right, so snack time is I have a chocolate rice cake with 1 Laughing Cow wedge on top. I know it looks hectic, but it is so good. I have a clementine. I have been obsessed lately. I have a serving of white cheddar popcorners and a serving of the kettle popcorners. I know they look identical.
I just don't know why she needs that many. Like, I get sick of them after one pack. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Identical, but they are 2 different flavors. So that's everything I ate today.
Yeah, underestimating again. More sodium again. So what do we have? 5, 10. So almost actually in 3 days, she almost had 13,000 milligrams of sodium. That's a lot.
Hello, welcome to day 4. So this is going to be a high protein, low carb breakfast. It's going to give me lots of energy. It's just leftover ground beef with salsa with fried egg on top. And I just had it in this like meal plan, glass Tupperware type of deal, and I was just eating out of that. Got a salad.
See, no, the thing is with the meat, lean meat or whatnot, meat is very high calorie. I mean, when I do carnivore or paleo or whatever, like, definitely gotta try. I like to weigh the meat after it's cooked because, you know, it's minus the water and most of the grease from the meat. But meat's pretty high calorie, so I think that meal is a little low.
Cheese, onion, hard-boiled egg, ham, cucumber.
God.
Italian pepper, water. I love how it's all like, so, you know, it's like a little serving.
Those are like little 1 ounce containers. They're so cute.
It's dinner time, so I wanted to show you what I'm having. Obviously, I'm showing you all my meals, but I'm so dumb. My lunch today was super light, so feeling kind of hungry for dinner. I have plenty of calories for it, thankfully. I have a serving of corn, 2 servings of Brussels sprouts that I just cooked on the stove with some seasoning. I have 2 servings of red potatoes.
I don't think Amber uses oil, does she? I don't know. I'm telling you, if you're to cook Brussels sprouts, though, like Brussels sprouts with some bacon grease, oh, my love. I'm telling y'all, if you're gonna pan fry Brussels sprouts, do it in bacon grease. It just bacon grease, axle grease. Comes out so much better.
And 2 chicken sausages that are like jalapeno cheddar. And I just cooked this in the air fryer. So, oh my God, I'm so hungry. So this is about 275 calories worth of popcorners. And they have an amazing crunch.
275 calories. So that's like 4 bags-ish. Because it was 80 and 90. So she's just like, I'm just gonna eat all the popcorners. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another almost 5,000 of sodium. That's wild.
For breakfast, I'm having 2 servings of rotisserie chicken lunch meat, 1 clementine.
I do be loving that lunch meat though.
And
I don't really like breakfast foods for breakfast. That looks like a good breakfast to me. Something I would eat for sure.
a Granny Smith apple and a serving of Justin's honey peanut butter. This came out to 452 calories. All right, you guys, so a lot of people are gonna be like, damn, that's a big lunch. And you're right, it is. I am doing volume eating. My lunch came out to 835 calories. I wanted my lunch to be my biggest meal today. So we have a serving of white rice, we have a serving of corn, we have 2 servings of Brussels sprouts, a serving of salsa.
See, I'm gonna have to try that Brussels sprout and corn thing. I am specifically gonna do that. It just looks good. It doesn't look, see, this entire plate does not look that bad. I would eat it. I hate me or don't, I'm just saying I would eat this. I've always said that. This round, and it's very strange because Amber's like usually not a good cook. I mean, she's not like Rosie. Rosie makes absolute slop. But this, I'm actually shocked.
Half a serving of cottage cheese, a serving of jalapenos, 2 servings of these chili verde chicken meatballs, and then just a little bit of tapatio on the top. So there is tons of lettuce on this plate that is underneath all of everything. All right, so it is the end of the night. I'm kind of combining my dinner with my snack because my lunch was so filling. I didn't even finish it. So I wanted to just combine snack and dinner together.
Oh, this is the chicken salad. The fancy chicken salad she made. What is it, pickles? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not really a meat salad person. If you guys catch me. I love tuna salad. I'll make it once in a while. I love egg salad. All right. I'm just not a mayo person too much anymore. Besides Kewpie mayo, I'll fuck up Kewpie mayo. Because it's delicious. But I've actually taken to making salads now. When I make tuna salad, I will use a little bit of mayo, a little bit of mustard, and then I've been taking to putting cottage cheese in the salads. It does the same thing a mayo does, but it adds more protein as well. So I kind of like that these days. A little bit of mayo, but mostly cottage cheese. Because I'm trying to I'm the protein, you know, I need the protein for healing and everything else.
I made chicken salad.
It's very important when you have EDS and like fibro and stuff like that to eat good protein and collagen. So with the way I feel, I can't begin to describe the way I've been feeling. Like, it's just not good. So I'm trying to like eat high protein, medium fat, low carb, low sugar, except, you know, I just did a Canada haul where I did get some sugary shit, but like I said, I don't eat it every day. That's why I end up putting it in the freezer, because it just spoil. I don't want it to spoil.
And then I have 160 calories worth of sea salt popcorners and 2 little baby pickles. This came out to a little over 500 calories. So that is everything that I ate today.
11 calories, so she was pretty accurate today, I guess. So she's close,
So today's breakfast is just a protein shake.
See, I like these a lot. I have no issue with these. I don't like these core power ones because there's more sugar and less protein. I'll get the ones that have the 30 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons of sugar, or 2 grams, sorry. And they are 170 calories. These protein shakes are pretty solid. They're comparable protein-wise to the Premier. I like Premier more because it's got more of the like vital stuff you would want in a protein shake, you know what I mean? But the other Fairlife shakes are good and Premier protein are good. But this is not bad. 5 carbs total, technically. Oh, 8 carbs, yeah. Not too bad. No, 8, 7, 6. So 6 carbs, because you minus the 2 grams fiber. So it'd be 6 carbs for 170 for 26. It's not too bad, but you can get better.
Because I'm hanging out with my family today. They invited me out for like, my mom calls it dinner. It's like in between lunch and dinner. Get my protein in, only 170 calories. The weekend, I'm going out with my family. Today's a test for me. Fingers crossed it goes good. Okay, so I got a couple shrimp. I eyeballed a serving of rice.
Well, to be fair, they don't really cook the broccoli in that much oil. When I go to a buffet, I don't really care too much about sauce or whatever. I know it's hitting calories, but I go for meat. If I go to the Chinese buffet, I'm getting all the fish, the crab, the meat, the mushrooms. I don't get any rice whatsoever, and I don't get usually any fried food. It's only meat. I fill up on meat.
Crab, green beans, broccoli, and 2 little pot stickers.
The way she has to eat because her teeth are that horrible. How many teeth do you think she's going to be, you know, down to by the end of the year?
Okay, so got a second plate. I tried to pick out the broccoli from the beef.
Why didn't she get any beef? The beef is not breaded or anything.
A few more shrimp. Honeydew.
I feel like that's not all she ate at the damn buffet. There's no way she went. That's not worth a buffet trip to me. Like, you could have done this at home.
Strawberries. All right, you guys. I got some more green beans, some more broccoli. It's just so good. 2 more cute little shrimps.
Why 2 more shrimp? Why only 2? I don't know.
I put 700 calories. It was mainly just like veggies. The highest calorie thing was probably like the rice. Also the few pieces of shrimp. But not bad for a buffet type of deal.
And her lipstick is terrible. Ugh.
So me and my mom just watched fireworks and she's getting gas and she went inside and she came out of the little like convenience store. She's like, I got us some protein. It's a Good Warrior beef stick. Has
Oh, so her and her mom must be doing it together, huh? That's cute.
10 grams of protein and it's 100 calories. All right, you guys, it is dinner time. This is 535 calories. I cooked some potatoes in the air fryer, green beans on the stove, and also some chicken wings in the air fryer as well. So
those chicken wings look burnt to fuck.
That is dinner. Okay, you guys, so it's the end of the night and I'm gonna have a snack. The snack is 355 calories. We have a clementine, 2 servings of rotisserie chicken lunch meat. I feel like I need meat. 2 Laughing Cow cheese.
I feel like I need meat. Coming from the wannabe vegan back in the day, remember? She really didn't eat much meat today.
Cheeses and 2 chocolate rice cakes. I stayed under my 2,000 calories. I ate around 1,800 something. I don't know, somewhere around there. And it was actually really easy to do. The less junk you eat, the less you're gonna crave it.
Bitch, you're not gonna feel it in 6 days. Shut the fuck up with her fucking... I know nutrition. I know more like the nutrition than anybody else, and I know one knows it like me, and I know I was a doctor or a nutritionist in the past. Shut up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but if you were going through a true cleanse, bitch, you would be feeling sick as fuck. Alright?
The more good things you put into your body, the more you crave those. And
okay, yeah, no, I highly doubt it because you're only 6 days in. You didn't even get past. You're not there yet. Just stop, please.
So I'm very picky when it comes to lunch meat, but the Oscar Mayer rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken? $40 to $740 Amber's reported intake. I don't know.
So I have Nature's Candy, which is this clementine here. I have 2 pieces of bacon. I like them cooked until they're practically burnt. That's how I prefer them. And then I made a scrambled egg situation. So here we have 2 eggs. We have a serving of chicken, jalapenos, scallions, and a serving of Mexican shredded cheese.
That doesn't look that bad. That looks pretty good.
I don't remember the calories off the top of my head, but I will put them right here so you guys can know. Okay guys, so it is lunchtime. So I made some green beans on the stove for 75 calories. This is 270 calories worth of Vermont white cheddar, macaroni and cheese. It is a lean cuisine, but it works really well for a side as well. And then
I do that too. I'll make it for sides.
This chicken in the air fryer. It's 195 calories. The brand is Real Good. It's the lightly breaded chicken strip.
Real Good, I do kind of like that brand, but I kind of stopped buying it. I don't know, man. I can't do breaded chicken stuff anymore, man. I once in a while I like a chicken tendy. I'm not really a chicken nugget person, but now I'm just like a breaded nothing person. Like, I don't know, the breading just tastes so, I don't know, there's too much of it or something. I don't know.
And this is 4 ounces, so it's a serving worth. So my lunch is 540 calories. It is dinner time. I have 3 little mini pickles, a serving of cottage cheese for 110 calories, a serving of sea salt popcorners for 80 calories, and I have 2 organic white cheddar jalapeno chicken burgers that I'm just gonna eat just like this, no bread.
I like them on top of lettuce with cottage cheese, and then I also put lettuce, tomato, onion, sometimes like some sauce, maybe, I don't know, mostly like a salsa or hot sauce. Yeah, They're not bad.
Nothing like that, and I'm just gonna dip it in cottage cheese, so my dinner comes out to 570 calories. Okay, so it is snack time. Normally I have a pretty decent snack, anywhere from 300 to 500 calories, but I'm not hungry. The only thing I am craving are these little, like...
I'm telling y'all, if she did this when she went back on the Zempi or the Govi, because you have to eat on those meds, like, you have to. They work metabolically, okay? So cutting down your calories to 1,200, people wonder why they feel like shit. They wonder why their hair falls out. You can't eat... No adult human, unless you're like 4'5", should be eating 1,200 calories. Period. But if she was on the Zempi right now, it would be kicking. She would be doing so fantastic.
Freezer pops, so I'm having 2.
Because she's obviously got insulin resistance and some other shit going on.
For 45 calories.
Remember on day 2 when I pointed out the inconsistencies in her tracking? I should have known better, but I spent hours trying to find literally any brand of freezer pops that matched her claim of 5 popsicles equaling 1 serving for 80 calories. Then I got to day 7, where she says 2 of them are 45 calories.
3 of these little popsicles. 5 is a serving for only 80 calories, which is so crazy. The only thing I am craving are these little, like, freezer
I do like freezy pops, though. I do.
pops, so I'm having 2 for...
Except they don't make them sugar-free. Make some sugar-free freezy pops, but I also don't buy them anymore because of the damn plastic. Too much plastic.
45 calories. So that means I'm ending my day at 1,527 calories. And my allotted amount is 2,000, so I'm like way below. But I am gonna enjoy these.
Yeah, so she was over all week. Not too bad, not by too much. So I'm actually shocked. If this is all she's actually eating, though. You know what I mean? Because she's always said that she doesn't show everything. She only shows when she's doing good on camera. She only shows the meals that are good on camera. It doesn't show the snackies she has in between. So she says that that's out of her own mouth several times. So...
Since filming this week's What I Eat in a Day, Amber also shared a weigh-in. Before we wrap up, let's see how her weight changed over the course of the week.
I honestly was not going to do weigh-ins, but I was like, why not show my progress? And I've had people ask, like, are you going to do weigh-ins?
Because it's not even a real weigh-in watch. It's not. I want to see her from a distance with the talking scale. Sorry. And then she always subtracts like 100-some pounds, so.
Tell us your weight. A week ago, I weighed in 549.0.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She subtracts 100 pounds for her lipodema. So she's 649.
Which is the heaviest I have weighed in years. That is like 23 pounds away from my heaviest weight.
Heaviest known weight. Because you slipped up and said you were 590 something before. And we know for a fact you were over 600. And Appa, like I said, has done a side-by-side when you were like 520s, 530s. Compared to your other 520s, 530s. Nah, you lie. You a lie. And she looks terrible. What is going on with her?
No, not going to be happening around here. I'm going to be 36 this year. Time is going to pass regardless. And I've realized recently, time is going by so quickly. Things are going to be hard regardless. I need to choose my hard. I'm getting old. Did I lose weight or did I gain weight? I weighed in today at 537 point.
La.
4. Like, okay, that means I lost 11.6 pounds this week, and I am so freaking proud of that. I have lipodema and lymphedema, so when that fluid and water is like lessening on my bones and my joints,
It's not. It's not. All the sodium you consumed, no. Don't lie. You lie. Remember what I said? She talking, she lying. She breathing, she lying. She lying down, she lying. She dying, she lying. Always lying. She eating, she lying.
and it just feels so good, genuinely. It's a good way to start my new lifestyle.
She a lie. She a lie. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a cute video. I thought she was going to do way worse. I really did think she was going to do way worse. But honestly, I feel like she is lying about the number on the scale, and then she's also, I think she's snacking between. I do. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye!